After 31 years of ANC rule, black unemployment has never been higher in South Africa than it is today. Not in real numbers and not per capita in percentages. Even though the private sector has created millions of new jobs over the past 31 years, unemployment among one specific group that was supposed to benefit from the ANC's radical transformation agenda continues to skyrocket every quarter, every year, increasing by hundreds of thousands every year. Black unemployment has skyrocketed under the ANC. This is no new news. Between 1994 and 2025, black unemployment has surged from just over 24% to 37%. This despite the fact that over the past 31 years, the number of employed black people in this country also grew from 5.6 million to just over 12 million. Interestingly, virtually all of these jobs have been created by the private sector. But why is it that despite 7 million new black jobs being created in this country, and although the total number of employed blacks grew 7 times faster than any other racial group, black unemployment continues to skyrocket? Why is it that black unemployment today is higher than ever in this country's history? In today's video, we are going to take a good hard look at the demographic realities that are causing massive black unemployment in South Africa. When the first national census of this country's history was held in 1904, there were only around 3.5 million black people in this country. This is less than the population of the city of Durban alone today. Throughout the 20th century, and largely thanks to the technology, sanitation and medical care brought by European colonialists to this part of the world, the black population in South Africa absolutely exploded. However, this was not the only contributing factor. From the late 70s onwards, millions of black Africans streamed across the border in search of a better life in apartheid South Africa, which had long been the most developed nation on the continent. Under colonial British rule during the first half of the 20th century and under apartheid in the second half of the 20th century, the black population of South Africa absolutely exploded, growing almost tenfold from 3.5 million in the early 1900s to 32.6 million in 1994 when the ANC first came to power. But of course, their population explosion didn't stop in 1994. Between 1994 and 2025, the black population of South Africa grew by a further 58% to just over 51 million today. So here's the rub. During the past 31 years of ANC rule, the same period that 7 million black jobs were created, no other racial group came even close in terms of job growth. The number of employed coloreds grew by around 1.5 million, while the number of employed Asians grew marginally by around 0.3 million. The big shock is the number of employed white South Africans, which dropped from around 2.5 million in 1994 to 1.5 million today. This means that over the past 31 years, the total number of jobs for whites, coloreds and Indians combined grew by less than 1 million, or on average 26,000 per year, while the number of black jobs grew by nearly 10 times that at around 225,000 per year on average. But despite this massive growth of more than 7 million black jobs, the working age black population almost doubled, growing by an astonishing 16.4 million over the same period. The hard reality is that even with job growth at a rate of 127% over the past 31 years, black unemployment continues to skyrocket. This even though job growth for black South Africans, even under a corrupt and failing government like the ANC, far outpaces job growth in leading European nations such as Germany, France and Spain over the same period. Yet, even this is simply not enough to come even close to bringing down the black unemployment rate issue. Indeed, not only has black unemployment grown from 24% in 1994 to 37% today, but the estimates are that, given the particularly sluggish economy under Cyril Ramaphosa, black unemployment will be well over 40% within only a couple of years, maybe within a year. With youth unemployment already nearing 50%, or according to the latest data from Stats SA, probably reaching 60% during the same time. The black population of this country has exploded over the past 220 years. And as I mentioned earlier in the video, this has historically been due to two factors: the historically sky-high birth rate and the millions of immigrants flooding across our northern border, mostly during apartheid, but even today. At least one of these factors is now very rapidly losing momentum. However, back in the mid-90s, when the ANC first came to power, the average black woman in this country had around 3.5 children. Today, that figure had just dropped to around 2.3, which is just enough to maintain a third world African population. Indeed, data from Stats SA show that the total number of births in this country has already been steadily declining since 2020. As the black birth rate in this country continues to drop, we can expect very little to no natural increases in the black population in the future. But what does not seem to be slowing down, however, is the number of illegal immigrants entering this country from across the northern border from the rest of Africa. Indeed, between 2024 and 2025, the black population of this country grew by a merely 0.2%, and it is estimated that a full quarter of that growth is due to immigration from other African countries. And this is the uncomfortable reality that none of the leading political parties in this country want to acknowledge. Every year, tens of thousands of new job seekers, many of them undocumented, are added to a workforce that already cannot absorb its own citizens as it is. It effectively erases whatever small gains are made in job creation, pushing unemployment even higher and making any prospect of recovery increasingly impossible. And the blame for this demographic shift is, in itself, squarely to place at the feet of the ANC government that is unwilling to protect the national borders of this country. This is a government that continues to allow millions of new job seekers from across the northern border, while at the same time making the lives of employers in this country as difficult as possible, with their draconian BEE regulations and other labor laws. This is one way the ANC is completely destroying this country's economy and also its job market. But it's more than just the economy. Under the ANC, South Africa has been collapsing by nearly every conceivable metric. Check out our recent video on how South Africa dropped from Japan-level integrity to Burkina Faso-level corruption since 1994 by clicking on this link appearing on your screen right here. And remember to become a member of the Willem Petscher Group. Without your help, we cannot change the hearts and minds of people through our videos. Simply follow the easy steps at the bottom of your screen. Goodbye and God bless.